This is the most important and crucial period of your lives, for what you do now and what you decide now at this age may well determine which way your life shall go. This is the most important, whether you have a proper and crucial period of your lives, for and a sound blueprint. What you do now and what you decide now at this age, some of the things that should be in your life shall go. Number one in your life's blueprint should be a deep belief in your own dignity, your own worth, and your own somebodyness. Don't allow anybody to make you feel that you are nobody. Always feel that you count. Always feel that you have worth. And always feel that your life has ultimate significance. Secondly, in your life's blueprint, you must have, as a basic principle, the determination to achieve excellence in your various fields of endeavor. You're going to be deciding as the days and the years unfold what you will do in life, what your life's work will be. Once you discover what it will be, set out to do it, and to do it well. Be a bush if you can't be a tree. If you can't be a highway, just be a trail. If you can't be the sun, be a star. For it isn't by size that you win or you fail. Be the best of whatever you are. And finally, in your life's blueprint must be a commitment to the eternal principles of beauty, love, and justice. Well, life for none of us has been a crystal staff, but we must keep moving. We must keep going. If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl, but by all means, keep moving.
The doctors told him, "Your heart will explode. Please don't do it." That's what Roger Bannister heard when he decided to try to break the world record for running 1 mile. See, doctors said that it was physically impossible to run a mile in under 4 minutes. And yes, they told Roger Bannister that his heart would explode in the process. Why? Because no one had ever done it before. It seemed like an impossible feat, one that was more than the human body was capable of achieving. And for the longest time, no one even tried to run a mile in under 4 minutes because they accepted that it was impossible. But that was until May 6, 1954, when Roger Bannister ran the mile in just under 4 minutes. And guess what? He didn't die. And on that day, he made the impossible possible. Do you want to know the most amazing part about that story, though? Within 4 years of running that 4-minute mile, 20 more people recorded a mile in under 4 minutes. Think about that for a second. For thousands of years, no human ever ran a mile in under 4 minutes. And then once one person proved that it was possible, 20 more people did it. Now, did the human body magically evolve over those 4 years so that people could run faster? No. People finally believed that it was possible because someone else had done it. In their minds, it switched from impossible to possible, proving that people were limiting themselves based on what others had said or based on what others had done. It all starts up here before it can happen out here. This is very important for us to realize, because how often do we not go after what we truly want for ourselves because of what we think is possible for ourselves? Or because It seems impossible based on what we've done in our past. And how often do we not go after our goals because of other people telling us what we can and cannot do? See, in order for us to do something that we've never done, we must first believe that we can do it up here. We have to focus on the goal that we have for ourselves and block out all of the people who try to tell us what is possible. So, what do you want to do? What is it that you've been holding yourself back from doing based on what you've done in your past or what other people have said to you or your own self-limiting beliefs? Because just like the 4-minute mile, everything in this world was once impossible until one person proved that it was possible. So, what's your impossible? Because your limits are just decisions, not facts.
This is the most important and crucial period of your lives, for what you do now and what you decide now at this age may well determine which way your life shall go. And the question is whether you have a proper, a solid, and a sound blueprint. And I want to suggest some of the things that should be in your life's blueprint. Number one in your life's blueprint should be a deep belief in your own dignity, your own worth, and your own somebodyness. Don't allow anybody to make you feel that you are nobody. Always feel that you count. Always feel that you have worth. And always feel that your life has ultimate significance. Secondly, in your life's blueprint, you must have, as a basic principle, the determination to achieve excellence in your various fields of endeavor. You're going to be deciding as the days and the years unfold what you will do in life, what your life's work will be. Once you discover what it will be, set out to do it and to do it well. Be a bush if you can't be a tree. If you can't be a highway, just be a trail. If you can't be the sun, be a star. For it isn't by size that you win or you fail. Be the best of whatever you are. Finally, in your life's blueprint must be a commitment to the eternal principles of beauty, love, and justice. Well, life for none of us has been a crystal staff. We must keep moving. We must keep going. If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But by all means, keep moving.
The doctors told him, "Your heart will explode. Please don't do it." That's what Roger Bannister heard when he decided to try to break the world record for running 1 mile. See, doctors said that it was physically impossible to run a mile in under 4 minutes. And yes, they told Roger Bannister that his heart would explode in the process. Why? Because no one had ever done it before. It seemed like an impossible feat, one that was more than the human body was capable of achieving. And for the longest time, no one even tried to run a mile in under 4 minutes because they accepted that it was impossible. But that was until May 6, 1954, when Roger Bannister ran the mile in just under 4 minutes. And guess what? He didn't die. And on that day, he made the impossible possible. Do you want to know the most amazing part about that story, though? Within 4 years of running that 4-minute mile, 20 more people recorded a mile in under 4 minutes. Think about that for a second. For thousands of years, no human ever ran a mile in under 4 minutes. And then once one person proved that it was possible, 20 more people did it. Now, did the human body magically evolve over those 4 years so that people could run faster? No. People finally believed that it was possible because someone else had done it. In their minds, it switched from impossible to possible, proving that people were limiting themselves based on what others had said or based on what others had done. It all starts up here before it can happen out here. This is very important for us to realize, because how often do we not go after what we truly want for ourselves because of what we think is possible for ourselves, or because it seems impossible based on what we've done in our past? And how often do we not go after our goals because of other people telling us what we can and cannot do? See, in order for us to do something that we've never done, we must first believe that we can do it up here. We have to focus on the goal that we have for ourselves and block out all of the people who try to tell us what is possible. So, what do you want to do? What is it that you've been holding yourself back from doing based on what you've done in your past, or what other people have said to you, or your own self-limiting beliefs? Because just like the 4-minute mile, everything in this world was once impossible until one person proved that it was possible. So, what's your impossible? Because your limits are just decisions, not facts.
This is the most important and crucial period of your lives, for what you do now and what you decide now at this age may well determine which way your life shall go. And the question is whether you have a proper, a solid, and a sound blueprint. And I want to suggest some of the things that should be in your life's blueprint. Number one in your life's blueprint should be a deep belief in your own dignity, your own worth, and your own somebodyness. Don't allow anybody to make you feel that you are nobody. Always feel that you count. Always feel that you have worth. And always feel that your life has ultimate significance. Secondly, in your life's blueprint, you must have, as a basic principle, the determination to achieve excellence in your various fields of endeavor. You're going to be deciding as the days and the years unfold what you will do in life, what your life's work will be. Once you discover what it will be, set out to do it, and to do it well. Be a bush if you can't be a tree. If you can't be a highway, just be a trail. If you can't be the sun, be a star. For it isn't by size that you win or you fail. Be the best of whatever you are. Finally, in your life's blueprint must be a commitment to the eternal principles of beauty, love, and justice. Well, life for none of us has been a crystal staff, but we must keep moving. We must keep going. If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl, but by all means, keep moving.
The doctors told him, "Your heart will explode. Please don't do it." That's what Roger Bannister heard when he decided to try to break the world record for running 1 mile. See, doctors said that it was physically impossible to run a mile
All right. Good everyone. Good day, everyone, and welcome to the launching of the 1% Crazy. If you can hear me and you can see me, I want you to go to, I need you to type on the chat that you can hear me and you can see me. Okay. A lot of people are complaining that they are yet to get into the meeting, and hold on. Okay. I think we need to start up right away. That's some technical stuff that's going on, and but we will start right away. And if you can hear me, please type on the chat that you can hear me. If you can hear me, type on the chat. Okay, good. What's happening? Can you hear me? Okay, confirm that we're online real time. Confirm that we're online real time. Okay, we're back and we're about to take off today. And I want everybody to tighten your seatbelt, because today is going to be the day that will change the trajectory of your life for good. And before I start this video, before I start this training, I'm going to play, although the video has been playing at the background, I'm going to play the video one more time. And once the video is done, then we'll kick off. First of all, I commit this event into the hands of God. I ask that Almighty God should come and take absolute control. At the end of the day, we'll have every cause to give him glory. And we'll launch the 1% Crazy Tribe today. So wait for the video. Then after the video, we start.
The doctors told him, your heart will explode. Please don't do it. That's what Roger Bannister heard when he decided to try to break the world record for running 1 mile. See, doctors said that it was physically impossible to run a mile in under 4 minutes. And yes, they told Roger Bannister that his heart would explode in the process. Why? Because no one had ever done it before. It seemed like an impossible feat, one that was more than the human body was capable of achieving. And for the longest time, no one even tried to run a mile in under 4 minutes because they accepted that it was impossible. But that was until May 6, 1954, when Roger Bannister ran the mile in just under 4 minutes. And guess what? He didn't die. And on that day, he made the impossible possible. Do you want to know the most amazing part about that story, though? Within 4 years of running that 4-minute mile, 20 more people recorded a mile in under 4 minutes. Think about that for a second. For thousands of years, no human ever ran a mile in under 4 minutes. And then once one person proved that it was possible, 20 more people did it. Now, did the human body magically evolve over those 4 years so that people could run faster? No. People finally believed that it was possible because someone else had done it. It all starts up here before it can happen out here. This is very important for us to realize, because how often do we not go after what we truly want for ourselves because of what we think is possible for ourselves? Or because see, in order for us to do something that we've never done, we must first believe that we can do it up here. We have to focus on the goal that we have for ourselves and block out all of the people who try to tell us what is possible. So, what do you want to do? What is it that you've been holding yourself back from doing based on what you've done in your past? Prove that it was possible. So, what's your impossible? Because your limits are just decisions, not facts.
Six years ago, exactly on the 24th of April, 2015. It was on a Friday morning, exactly 6 years ago today. I woke up like I always do every day. And I took my bath and I began to dress up. On that particular day, I was going to wear a native, just like I'm wearing today. Brushed my teeth, got into the car, and I was driving to work. But something was different that day. The thing that was different was that day was supposed to be my last day at work. I was driving to my office, First Bank, somewhere in Gariki, Area 11 in Abuja. I was driving to work, knowing that that day could be my last day at work. The night before, I had decided to resign from the bank. I had decided to fire my boss, so that I can plunge fully into the connected economy. But as I drove into the premises of the bank and parked my car, and I was walking into the bank, something began to happen in my head. What if you're making a mistake? Everybody has told you, do not leave your bank job. You have a loan in the bank. So it's not going to be easy to get another bank job because you have to clear that loan if you're going to get another bank job, and you don't have the money to clear that loan anywhere. The previous day, I had spoken with my regional manager, and he clearly advised me, do not leave your bank job. My mom called me and said, please don't do it. For the first time, something was happening in the country. PDP 16 years led government had come to an end. Another party had taken over, and nobody was sure of what the country was turning out to be. Was that going to be bloodshed? Was that going to be war? What was going to happen? My mom said, why not wait? Let us see how this new government plays out. All my friends said, no, don't do it. Don't leave the bank. And there I was, walking into the office, and I walked to my desk, and I sat on my system. There was a meeting going on, early morning meeting, and that was where I was going to do the announcement. And my head was rioting. Why would you leave first bank job? Why would you leave your desk? I saw my desk. Why would you leave all of this for something that you're not even sure of? We didn't even know whether the country was going to be together, because 29 days, 30-something days from there, a new government was going to be sworn into Nigeria. Everything in me said, don't do it. My friends said, don't do it. My mind, everything said, don't do it. Hold on to this job. I stood up and I walked to the center of the meeting. Some of them were people were talking. And I was looking at security. My first bank job gave me security. At least every month, hundreds of thousands will enter into your account as salary. They're not going to owe you. They're not going to be broke. They just have to pay you. Then on the other side, I was looking at freedom. Now, network marketing, the connected economy, is not a business that is tied to yourself. Like my job in the bank, I could say, okay, yes, I can do this. But you're going out to the world to try to recruit people that you don't even know. When my head was full, I bent down and I raised up my head. And in that awkward moment, I made a decision to leave the bank. I opened my mouth and I began to talk to people. I said, thank you, but today is my last day working with First Bank. Everybody was like, are you crazy? Are you crazy? Why would you do such a thing? Have you gotten another job? No. How can you leave your First Bank job when you've not gotten another job? But because I made that decision that day, 6 years ago, today, I have a tribe of people that are changing their world. That was the birth of the 1% crazy. I chose to go out and build a tribe because the main reason why I was leaving the bank was that I didn't have enough time. I didn't have enough time to work with my teammates because the bank was all consuming at the time. I was in operations. And I asked myself, if I remain here in the bank, I won't be able to build a tribe. I won't be able to build multi-millionaires in the connected economy. Meanwhile, at that time, there were very few multi-millionaires in the connected economy in Nigeria. Very, very few. You could count them. But that day, I made a choice to leave security for freedom. And because of the choice I made that day, today, 6 years later, the 1% crazy tribe is born. Why did I succeed? Everybody here knows the story. 6 years, become super successful, become a billionaire, raise other multi-millionaires. Why did I succeed? Why did I succeed? I did not succeed because I was smart. There are a lot of smart people out there. And you can agree with me. There are lots of smart people out there. I did not succeed because I was hardworking. There are lots of hardworking people out there that are broke. They can't even feed themselves. Very hardworking, but they're barely surviving. They wake up in the morning, they work all through the day, some work at night. Very hardworking. They are not lazy at all, but they can't even take care of themselves, not talk about their family. I didn't succeed because I was hardworking. I didn't succeed because I was smart. Because there are lots of smart people. Have you ever seen the smart people? Very smart, intelligent, but yeah, they are poor, they are broke. They have no influence. They talk, no influence. After talking, they will ask you for transport money. Yeah, they are smart. And when you listen to them, they're actually smart. I didn't succeed because I was smart. I didn't succeed because I was lucky. Nobody handed anything to me. I wasn't lucky. There are people that have gotten lucky in their lifetime. Yet today, they're nowhere to be found. I didn't succeed because I had connections. I did not succeed because I had connections. Because truly, I didn't have any connection. I didn't have any uncle anywhere. I didn't have any auntie anywhere. I was on my own in this life. My dad was late at the time. My mom was just a retired school teacher. My uncles and aunties, everybody was spending for himself. I succeeded because of 5 things, which I'm going to share with you today. I succeeded because I was part of the 1% of people who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world. Where was network marketing 6 years ago? People didn't take it. People didn't even know. People didn't know about it. People didn't take it serious. People thought it was all just selling drugs that village women used to do. That was the state of network marketing in Nigeria. People didn't think you can make a living out of network marketing. You can make $1 million. Like, seriously? But ladies and gentlemen, I succeeded because I was part of the 1% crazy. The 1% of people that are crazy enough to think that they could change the world. Because they're the ones who actually do change the world. Before I go into the 5 things that made me a success today, which anybody can apply, I want to take us back to who are the 1% crazy. I want to start sharing my screen. Take us back to who are the 1% crazy. Who are the 1% crazy? Who are the 1% crazy? Because today we're launching the 1% crazy. The 1% crazy that the 1% of people who are crazy enough to believe that they can change the world. Who are the 1% crazy? The 1% crazy are the 1% of people who think differently, who think outside of the box. Who are the 1% crazy? Are the 1% who do not follow the status quo. The 1% crazy are the 1% who do not follow the status quo. They think differently. Because as I looked at my desk in the bank, my designation in First Bank was what they call the HLO. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? The 1% crazy are the people who don't follow the status quo. For those of us that are in First Bank, my designation was what they call the HLO. I don't know whether they still have that designation now. It's called the HLO. You report to the branch manager. The HLO means the head local operations. And as I looked at my seats, I said, I'm the head local operations. Why am I supposed to be heading local? Why am I supposed to be local? Like, seriously? Was I born to be local? Was I born to confine myself to this place? Was I born to become a champion in a local place? Head local operations, just like the name. The 1% crazy are the crazy few who believe in the unthinkable. Now listen to me. By the time this event is over, something new will be born in you. Listen to me. Your world is shaped by what you believe. And let me tell you what I believe. I 100% believe that as many people, unfortunately, this meeting is not for everybody. This meeting are for the 1% crazy. It's not for everybody. There's some people that are supposed to be here, but they were not detailed enough to follow the instructions. They're not here. It's not for everybody. It's not a mass. The target was to get like 500, 600 people out of the 1,000 or so, more than 1,000. So it's not for everybody. You're here because you're hungry and you want to be here. Some people that are supposed to be here are still waiting for somebody to tell them, where is the link? Where is the link? They are not part of the 1%. The 1% crazy, they go after what they want. And let me tell you what my belief is. My belief is that as many people that are hearing me today, as many people that are going to go through the next 60, 70 minutes, by the time this event is done, you're going to be reborn. You're going to have what it takes to become part of the 1% crazy. As I'm speaking, the walls are spirits. As I'm speaking and you're hearing me, those walls are going into you and they are changing your morphology. They are changing your mindset. They're removing everything in your mind that is stopping you. The words I speak are not just words. They are life-transforming words. As you hear me speak from the depth of my heart, you can't be the same. I need you to kill every distraction. Make sure your network is sound and get on this journey. The 1% crazy are the crazy few that believe in the unthinkable. You can hate them or love them, but you can't ignore them because they're the few ones who change our world for good. You can talk about them, you can criticize them, you can say all you want. Most people don't even like them. You don't need to be liked. But guess what? After this event, as you're listening to me, as you're hearing this, let me even check how many people are on this. Hold on, 1 second. We're about 770 people here, 760 people. And I believe those are the people that are meant to be here. By the time this event is done, you're going to be among the 1% of people that are going to change your world. Let me talk about the 1% crazy. Some of the 1% crazy. Thomas Edison. He was inventor of the light bulb. Now, I know some of you must have come in here disregarded by community. You look like a misfit. Nobody even cares about you. In your family meetings, when they're calling people, they don't even call you, even though you may be the eldest. They say, what is this person doing? But I want you to follow me closely because that narrative is about to change. Look at Thomas Edison. Imagine the world without the light bulb. When people say he invented the light bulb, let me tell you what he meant. What it means is, it means that without Thomas Edison, once it is 6 p.m., everybody shuts down and goes home to sleep. You don't get it. Without Thomas Edison, there will be no nightlife. Without Thomas Edison, you cannot come back home. There is no light. No light. Imagine there is no light. From 6 p.m., no light. No electricity light. No light bulb. I need you to understand what this guy did. Imagine a world without light. Imagine a world imagine a world without artificial light. Only the sun, the moon. Once it's nothing, no light, no LED, no street light, no electricity. The 1% crazy are the people that are making sure that this world is not a crazy place to live in. Because this world would have been crazy if there was no electricity. If once you go home, you cannot light a torch, you cannot light a bulb. Like the lights are seeing, you cannot see them. No light bulb. But this man said, how can people not have light? How can people only depend on the sunlight? How can people not be able to do things they want to do? And he began to try for the light bulb. Record has it that he tried for 999 times trying to invent the light bulb. Let me tell you something. He was not the first person that tried to invent the light bulb. There are lots of people before him that tried to invent the light bulb. But they all quit alongside. We're enjoying light today. You're watching your TV. You go back home, you put on light, you're able to work at night, you're able to run your day. The light does not shut down by 6 p.m. Because one man in the name of Thomas Edison decided not to quit. He tried 999 times, failed. At the 1,000th time, he hit it. He's part of the 1% crazy. That's why you can have light wherever you are. Imagine a world without electricity. Imagine the world without electric bulb. Not necessarily electricity, but without light. For your information, he was bothered that people could not walk or do anything at night. How crazy the world would have been without light. He tried 1,000 times before he invented the light bulb. He went ahead to design power stations and underground wires to power people's houses. Ladies and gentlemen, he founded the General Electric. The General Electric Motors, the General Electric rather, not the General Motors, the General Electric is one of the highest job givers in America. General Electric, he founded it. And the LED light is about $100 billion industry. Why? Because one person refused to quit. I'll talk about a man named as Carl Benz. He was the first person that invented a moving cart, a wheel. As in, you don't have to, if I'm going from one point to another, you don't have to go with your leg, you don't have to go with camel. You don't have to go on a donkey. Carl Benz, the founder of Mercedes-Benz. This was the first invention that he did. Imagine the world without automobile. Before the men, Henry Ford and all of that came, he was the first person that said it was possible for you to move from point A to point B on a moving vehicle. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine if this man did not invent this. How crazy would this world be? No. I don't even need to go far. You want to travel to your village. How will you go? Climb on a donkey or a camel. How crazy would this world have been without the automobile? It's credited to Mr. Carl Benz. Let me tell you something. He spent 3 years trying to convince people of this his vision. Everybody told him, are you crazy? Are you okay? What do you think you're trying to do? 3 years. At a point, he was even termed unreliable because one of the person he partnered with was nowhere to be found. People were calling him he was unreliable. That's why Benz is one of the most reliable cars in the world, because he knew what it means to be called unreliable. He was pursuing his dreams, and they saw him as being unreliable. Carl Benz, one of the 1% crazy. Imagine how crazy this world would be without him. The Wright brothers, Oliver and Wilbur Wright, their father was a bishop, a cleric, and was the head of the American Society of Engineers. He just came back from a conference where it was concluded scientifically that no metal object can be in the air. And as he came back, his two sons told him, Daddy, we want to create a metal object that can fly in the air and carry people from one point to another. The man asked them, are you guys crazy? Are you guys smoking something? As I traveled, did you guys jump onto some weed or something? He told them, it's not possible. It's not possible. How can a metal, even till today, the mystery of the airplane still beats it. Some people don't like flying. They don't even understand how an airplane can beat gravity and fly in the air for hours. But it took these two guys to invent the first metal object. For your information, there was somebody that tried to do this. The person died. His stuff crashed and he died. And people left it. They can't do it again. I've forgotten his name. He crashed while he was trying to build this. But the Wright brothers, because they're part of the 1% crazy. Imagine the world without aeroplane. Imagine the world. No, imagine, just pause for a while. I imagine this world without aeroplane. You're going from you want to travel to South Africa, to Dubai, to London. Is it by the desert? Are you going to go to the desert? Are you going to go to canoe? The world would have been a crazy place without these people. Now, these inventions were in the 18th, 19th century. Now, these people were inventing machines. Now, a new set of the 1% crazy people came in at the wake of the 21st century, Bill Gates. For those of you that don't know, he dropped out of Harvard. People told him, why would you drop out of school? Are you crazy? He said, I want a computer to be I want a desktop to be on the table of every parlor in the world. They told him, are you okay? How possible is that? Imagine the world without computers. Imagine the world without computers. Steve Jobs made the first Macintosh. And these guys are a bunch of programmers. Imagine the world without Apple phones. These guys were told that they were crazy. Mark Zuckerberg. I'm going to tell you about these guys very soon. But these are the people that have changed the world. This will not be possible if not for Facebook, because of streaming this thing live on Facebook. Was streaming this thing live on Facebook. Thanks to Mark Zuckerberg. He dropped out of school to pursue his dreams. He dropped out of school to pursue his dreams. He's part of the 1% crazy. Now, why the 1% crazy? Why do we have the 1% crazy? Why are we building the 1% crazy tribe? Why do we have this tribe? Very simple. The 1% crazy are the endangered species. The 1% crazy are the 1% of people that the 99% of people are planning to kill, to murder. The 1% crazy are the people that their lives are being sought after because they're thinking differently from the 99%. They want to be killed. At this moment, I want us to take a minute silence to observe a minute silence for the departed 1% crazy. I need you to understand why we're doing this. Let me explain. Before we take a minute silence, you know what we're doing. There are so many people that have gone to the grave with their contributions. There are so many people that have their goals, their dreams, their aspirations, but they are dead. The wise man said that the richest place in the world are not the vaults of central banks. They're not the gold mines of Saudi Arabia. It's the cemetery. Because therein lying are potentials untapped, books unwritten, programmings, songs unsung. Why do we have the 1% crazy tribe? To save these people from dying. Imagine if Mark Zuckerberg had died. Listen to me, not physical death. Most of these people are alive, breathing, but their dreams are dead. They're gone. Some people are still living, but they're gone. The idea that came to their mind is gone. Do you know that this world would have been a better place if some of these people were still living? The 1% crazy tribe. Oh, you don't get it. The 1% crazy tribe, most of them are dead. That's why this world is where it is. There's several inventions that would have happened in this world. There's several books that would have been written. There's several things that would have been done. But guess what? They're not being done because the dreams are dead. The people may be living, they might be existing, but their dreams are dead. The reason for this 1% crazy tribe is for us to be around them, for them to be alive, for their dream to be alive. Let me tell you, the 99% out there don't understand this 1% crazy. So guess what? They're trying everything to shut down their dreams. When I was about to resign from the banks, exactly 6 years ago, everybody around me said, no, they wanted to kill it. They wanted to kill it. And so many people have gone like that. Imagine if I did not take a bold step. What would I have been today? What would C2FG have been today? What would Abona Vida have been today? And every day, people are dying. Not physical death, but their dreams are dying. The 1% crazy are the endangered species. There's so many people that would have been multi-millionaires in the connected economy, but they're nowhere today. They're dead. They are living. They are alive, breathing, but they are dead because they are not consequential anymore. Nobody around them knows they're existing. And I'm going to say it because we're going to observe a 1 minute silence for the departed 1% crazy. I'm not talking about people that are in the grave. I'm talking about people whose their dreams already in the grave. You may be listening to me. You may be breathing, but you're gone. You're dead. Your goals are gone. Your aspirations are gone. The thing that you were created to do, you're not doing it. The reason this 1% crazy tribe is here is that we can strengthen. Do you know how many people in C21FG? Let me tell you something. Less than 1% of the 1% crazy will survive alone if there's nobody to push them to say, hey, come and do this. Hey, your dreams are valid. Hey, you're not crazy. You can do it. Less than 1% of the 1% will survive. 99% of the 1% crazy will go. They will die. They will drop their dreams. Only 1% of that 1% will survive like I did, will emerge against every odds. My goal is for the 99% of people that are not emerging, that they are gone. You might be listening to me. You look at yourself in the mirror, your dreams are gone. Look at yourself in the mirror, your self-worth is gone. That is why this tribe is being created. So somebody can straighten you and tell you, no, your dreams are valid. I want to drive a Ferrari. Today, can't even open your mouth to say it. Even in the dream, the dreams are gone. I want to become a multi-millionaire, have lunch in Paris, have breakfast in Madagascar, have dinner in Las Vegas. You can't even say those things again. At the point, they were alive in your mind. But today, they're dead. There are people that are living, but the people that are dead are making more news than them. The 1% crazy are the endangered species because everybody around them wants to kill them. What do you think you're doing? I know how many people, I know how many people that would have been multi-millionaires in the connected economy today if they were not killed by the 99%. They are alive, living. I saw one of them one day, living an ordinary remote life. I shook my head. Living far beneath his potentials. With a lot of dreams. I saw him and I shook my head. Imagine the people, some of the G leaders, most of the G leaders listen to me, the successful people that are doing 7 figures, 8 figures. Imagine where they would have been. Most of them will not be here today if they were left on their own. Let me say it again. Most of the successful people you're seeing today, if they were left on their own, they would have died as well. They would have been living, breathing, but no goals, no dreams. I know a bunch of 8-figure earners today, 7-figure a month earners today, that if they were not salvaged, they won't be where they are today. Somebody had to hold them. Somebody had to validate their dreams. No, you're not crazy. You can go ahead and do it. It's possible. You can build your house. You can own your house in Abuja. You can drive your car. You can affect the world. You can build a house for your parents. You can turn things out. You can build boreholes. Or you can build schools. You can give to the orphanages. Those things are valid. Somebody had to be there to hold them, to resuscitate them, to be there for them. And that's what this 1% crazy tribe is all about. The people that are here are the people that are going to hold one another. The world, you see, network marketing, listen to me. For those of you that don't know, network marketing is one of the hardest businesses out there because it deals with your emotions, it deals with your psychic, it deals with the very fabric of your existence. And there are people that are suffering today that would have been rich if there was somebody that would have told them, no, 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 don't mind the naysayers, don't mind the dream killers. That's why we're here. To tell one another we can do it. To tell one another you're not crazy, you're a genius. People tell us crazy, but we're not crazy, we're geniuses. We're the people that actually change the world. We're the people that actually make this world a better place. We're the people that actually make sure that this world's not a crazy place to live. And our goal here is to save those endangered species. That's my assignment. That's what this tribe is all about. People that are thinking, there's somebody here listening to me. You're in your early 20s and you're believing that you can change the world. You're believing that one day you can be doing 8 figures monthly. You can be doing 10 million monthly. You're believing that one day, even though you are the last born in your family, you can rewrite the entire history of your family, your village, your lineage. That's what you're believing. The people out there, they don't believe in this. The 99%, they want to kill it. They want to make you feel that you're talking trash. Are you okay? Have you started drinking? Have you started smoking? I am here to tell you that your dreams are valid. I lock hands with you together. It is possible. It's possible. It was possible with me. It can be possible with you. We're going to observe a 1-minute silence for the departed 1% crazy. People that have given up on their dreams. They may be alive, but their dreams are gone. On your tombstone, there is a hyphen, 1900 to 19 this, 19 this to 2000 dates. Between your birth and your death date, your birth date and your death date is a hyphen. Some of us, that hyphen means nothing. Some of us, that hyphen means nothing. But today is going to change because I'm going to hand over to you the secrets to make that dash, that hyphen count. To all the departed 1% crazy, people that have their dreams, but they have given up their dreams because the 99% of them told them it was not real. Roger Bannister, the doctor said, don't do it, you're going to die. Running 4 minutes in a mile, it's not possible. Don't. And guess what? After he did it, like we heard, today over 4,000 people have done it. To the 1% crazy, they are gone. Whose dreams are gone? Who are living a life of quiet desperation? This world would have been a better place if those guys were alive. This world would have been a better place if those guys were successful. This world would have been a better place if they bet their dreams. Because people thought, are you crazy? What would you think you are? You want to, there was a video of you want to get to get to. That somebody shared with me. They take your dreams and they kill it because they want all of you to be at the same spot. So don't leave the bank. Don't leave the bank. They want some of them that told me not to leave the bank. They're still at the bank today. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're here while observing the 1-minute silence for the departed 1% crazy, I want you to wake up from the grave. I want your mind to wake up. How many people? Imagine the leaders today. Imagine if there was nobody to nudge them. What would they be today? Ladies and gentlemen, 1-minute silence for the departed 1% crazy. May their souls be rejuvenated, and may they be awakened to pursue their dreams. They will not rest, but they'll be awakened to pursue their dreams. Now, ladies and gentlemen, who are the new 1% crazy that we're launching today? Who are the new set of the 1%? They are not, listen to me. The new set of the 1% crazy are not going to be dealing with machines like Carl Benz. They're not going to be dealing with machines like Carl Benz or James Watt that found the steam engine, or with Thomas Edison. They're not going to be dealing with machines. And listen to me. That is why those era is gone. You see, when the coronavirus hit last year, people were thinking that somebody would just invent the cure. Those days are forever gone. No. Nobody's inventing anything anymore. They think somebody from Israel or somebody from Australia or somebody from America will just wake up and say, "Yay, I've invented the cure. I've invented the cure to coronavirus. Oh yeah, just take this drug and coronavirus will be gone." It doesn't happen. It's not going to happen anymore. The era is gone. During the coronavirus, somebody from my school invented something like a mask. Beautiful invention. It didn't see the light of the day. The era of inventions are gone. He was like, oh, this is going to make him blow. That invention was trashed. There are no new inventions anymore. People are inventing, but the era is gone. I'm a graduate, it's no news. It doesn't make any news. The new 1% crazy are not going to be inventing drugs, machine. No. Those errors. That's why there are no new. There's no any invention that comes. New inventions will be coming, but it won't make news. There's nothing that people will see that will make news. There's no invention now. Flying cars will not make news. I mean, nothing. There's nothing. The era of invention is gone. There will be inventions, but it doesn't make any news anymore. It doesn't turn you. It doesn't make you rich. There's no invention that you do now that makes you rich. Even the vaccines, the coronavirus vaccines, you can see that this one will come out and that one will come out. They'll criticize this one. I mean, it's crazy. Those days are gone. The new 1% crazy tribe are not people that are going to be dealing with inventions. No inventions no more. You've been inventing things, but it's gone. They're not going to be like Carl Benz, James Watt. No. Now, the new 1% crazy tribe, I'm not going to be dealing with codes or programming like Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, and Zuckerberg. Those days are also gone. There's nothing that you're inventing now that makes any sense. Facebook, those days are gone. Those days are gone. You can invent something that's better than Facebook. Nobody will hear. It's just there. People are buying YouTube, buying WhatsApp. The days of invention is gone. But all of them are owned by the same tech company. Facebook owns WhatsApp, owns Twitter, it's monopoly. You're not inventing anything. What they do is they recruit people that are inventing for them, and they take the patent for it. There's nothing to invent anymore. There's nothing to program anymore. Steve Jobs, they were all programmers. Programming is you put in some of the sudden, like a thing is a program that's costing all of this. All those days are gone. There's nothing that you program. There's no software you bring out now that will be new. Oh, that's good. And yes, very soon we'll bring out a phone that can print. We'll bring out a car that can drive itself. All those things are not going to make news. They're just there. You can't make money from them. It's just there. The new 1% crazy are going to be dealing with people. The new 1% crazy are not going to be dealing with machines. They're not going to be dealing with phones. They're not going to be dealing with computers. They're not going to be dealing with codes. They're going to be dealing with people. The new 1% crazy, if you're listening to me, I'm going to be part of the new 1% crazy. Your raw material is people. Your asset is people. People. Human beings. These are the new 1% crazy. The new 1% crazy are going to be dealing with people. They're not going to deal with codes or computers like Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, or Mark Zuckerberg. They're going to be dealing with people. People. If you're going to be among the people that will change the world, the things they're going to be dealing with is people. You're going to be changing people. Who are the new 1% crazy? They are going to be the influencers. People that are going to be influencing people. Who are the new 1% crazy? They are going to be the thought leaders. The thought leaders. Who are the new 1% crazy? They're going to be the mentors. Who are the new 1% crazy? They're going to be the ones committed to making the lives of other people, making other people's life matter. These are the new 1% crazy. They are the people who, by their strong ideals, inspire others to reach their full potentials. These are the new 1% crazy. You can script grab it. They are the ones through which a lot of people will achieve their dreams and aspirations. They are called the catalyst. These are the new 1% crazy. This is a new set of people that are going to change the world. We're no longer in the industrial era. We're in the connected era. We're no longer going to deal with machines, computers, phones. We're in an era where we're dealing with people. That is why people are talking about the RNA vaccine, whatever. People are trying to genetically manipulate people. Because the next level of craziness in this world are people that can influence people. People that are thought leaders. People that are mentors. People that are committed to making other people's life better. People that, who by their strong ideas, inspire people to reach their full potentials. People that inspire people to achieve their dreams. The catalyst. Now, I'm going to put a news flash. And I want you to read the news flash. If you are not among the people that are influencing people, you are not among the top leaders, the mentors, you're not going to be part of the 1% crazy. You're going to be relegated. This is a new flash. If nobody is thanking you, appreciating you, buying you drinks, buying you gifts, giving you thank you cards, and praying for you, then you are part of the 99% average. My advice to you is to rebel. I want you to go to the chat space and say, rebel against your status quo. If you're not affecting anybody's life, if you're not changing anybody's life, if you're not influencing anybody's life, if nobody is thanking you, nobody's praying for you, if nobody's buying you drinks, buying you gifts, nobody's saying, if not for you, I won't be where I am today, then you're part of the 99% average. My advice to you is to rebel against that position today. My advice to you is to rebel. Refuse to be in that spot. Refuse to be in the point where you're not affecting anybody's life. Refuse to create a life that is average. Refuse to be part of the 99% average. Come out and become an inspirer, an influencer, a mentor, a thought leader. Come out and become a leader. Come out and help people to succeed. The world does not have space for people that are selfish. The world only has space for people that are ready to help other people succeed. Want to go? Let's read it wherever you are. This is the new 1% crazy tribe. Want to go? They are the people who have decided to commit to helping a lot of people live the good life by mentoring, assisting, and helping them to succeed in the connected economy. They are the people who have decided to commit to helping a lot of people to live the good life by mentoring, assisting, and helping them to succeed in the connected economy. How do I migrate to the 1% crazy? If you're listening to me and you're asking yourself, I want to migrate to the 1%. I want to leave the 99%. Nobody's thanking me. Nobody's appreciating me. Nobody's telling me, God bless you. Nobody's praying for me. Nobody's telling me, oh, if not for you, I won't be successful. It's not just your leaders. Your downline should be saying that too. If nobody's saying, oh, thank God for the day you came to my life. If not for the day I met you. If nobody's saying that yet, then you begin to migrate. And I begin to close this epic event. How do you migrate to the 1% crazy? How do you migrate to the 1% crazy? How do you migrate? How do you move from the 1%, from the 99% to the 1%? How? If you want me to tell you how, go to the chat box and say, please tell me how. Tell me how. Tell me how to migrate. I'm going to tell you how you will migrate to the 1% crazy. Number one, you need to free yourself from the validation of people. You need to set yourself free from seeking people's validation. The reason a lot of 1% crazy tribe are dead is because they are addicted to the validation of people. Of course, apart from the mentors that you want to be like, of course, you should look for validation from the people you want to be like. Your mentors have achieved what you want. But set yourself free from what people are thinking about you. Deliver yourself from what people are thinking about you. We're in a generation that, we're in a generation that is so crazy about people liking them. I posted this thing, how many likes do you have? That is the death trap to kill the 1% crazy tribe. How many people are following me on Instagram? How many people are liking me? You need to set yourself free from the validation of people if you are to migrate to the 1% crazy. If you're going to come to a point where people begin to tell you, oh, thank God for your life, thank you for being part of my life, thank you not for you, I won't be here. People are buying you gifts, buying you things. If you want to migrate, you need to wake up from the frenzy of being liked by other people. You need to come out of that. Free yourself from the validation of people. You want people to like you. You want people to say, oh, hope I'm good. That's what has kept a lot of people bound to the 99%. What will people say? What are they saying? What are they saying? Am I doing well? Am I fine? Am I handsome? Do I have 6 packs? A lot of people are going into cosmetic surgeries because of what people will say. A lot of people are living the lifestyle just for the gram. Yay, for the gram. Let people like me. How many people like me? How many people viewed my status? You post status. How many people viewed it? How many people liked it? Wake up. You can't be among the 1% crazy if you're too attached to the validation of people. That's why people are not succeeding, because they don't know what people would. The 99% of people will not validate it. All the great men that lived in this earth, people said, crucify him, kill him. People are two-faced. I need you to understand this. You see, the day I understood this, I was liberated. I want somebody to be liberated today from being addicted to pleasing people. What I understood, let me share with you what I understood that liberated me. I discovered that people don't know what they want. Human beings don't know what they want. Today, you're their hero. Tomorrow, you're their zero. Human beings are unstable. They don't know what they want. Today, they are cheering you. Tomorrow, they are booing you. So why will you hang your life on something that is unstable? Today, Cristiano Ronaldo plays so well. Yay! He's the GOAT. He's the best ever. Tomorrow, he will not score a goal. They say, this guy is a waste. In the space of 1 week. Oh, God. Oh, no. Please free yourself. Please go to the chat box. I can't say, just type, free yourself from people. Deliver yourself from the expectations of people. Today, yay! He scored goal. His highest goal. He's the best ever. Tomorrow, he did not carry Juventus to qualify for Group 16. This guy is a waste. This guy, why did you even buy this guy? This guy, we want to sell him. The world is like this. Chelsea came. Frank Lampard came to Chelsea, took them on a winning streak. Before you know it, started taking them on a downward trend. They freed him. You can't live your life on an unstable world, on the expectations of an unstable world. Most of us are not where we are today because we're looking at what will people say, what will people think, what will people think about me. People are not even looking at you. Deliver yourself from the validation of people. Otherwise, you will never become among the 1% crazy. Remember those days? Okanuwankwa, yay! He will miss a goal. This guy is the waste. Or was it JJ Okocha or so? Please, if you have to migrate to the 1%, understand that human beings don't know what they want. They will cheer you today, they will boo you tomorrow. Develop a thick skin about what people think about you. The reason people have not taken the bold step in life is that thinking of what in this business. Some of you listening to me would have become multi-millionaires today. But you're thinking, what will my friends say about me? What will my father say? What will my mother say? What will my boyfriend say? What will my girlfriend say? What will my friends say? Come on, those people don't matter in the scheme of things when you become the 1% crazy. I don't know how to emphasize this. Set yourself free from the validation of people. There are 2 times I can remember that God regretted doing something. One of it was when he regretted making Saul king. He said, I regret making Saul king. How can God regret something? The all-knowing God regrets? Excuse me? I thought you know the future. Why are you regretting? What happened to the King Saul? Let me give you this short Bible story. King Saul was the least of the tribe, was from the least of the tribe of Israel, from the tribe of Benjamin. He was going to look for his father's donkeys. The father's donkeys got missed. They said, oh, yeah, go and look for the donkeys. He was going to look for the father's donkeys. When a prophet met him, Prophet Samuel, sat him down, anointed him. He was from the least tribe of Israel, from the tribe of Benjamin. He was anointed and he became the king of Israel. From nowhere, he became the king of Israel. Then God gave him an instruction. Go to the war against Amalekites. Do not bring back any of the loot. And when he came back, he brought back some of the loot. And when they asked him, you know what he said? They said, I thought God said you should not bring back any of the loot. Do you know what he said? He said, the people pressured me. How will you overcome this and you leave this loot? The people pressured me. And God said, I regret making you king. He lost the kingdom. He lost his destiny. He fell on the battlefield like his sword was not anointed with oil. David cried, how are the mighty fallen? Like their sword was not anointed with oil. He fell and lost the kingdom and lost everything. He felt like a twerp. He felt like a slave. He was a king, but he was killed like a common man because he could not free himself from the validation of people. How many of us are dying? How many of our dreams are dying every day because you're thinking of what will the people say? They say, I'm not doing network marketing. Oh, is it network marketing you're not doing now? Hey, God bless your hustle. Oh, you're not doing get to get to. Hey, who are you? Somebody of your caliber, how could you demean yourself to do this kind of thing? I mean, how? Has it reached this point? Free yourself from the validation of people. That's the first thing. Number 2, express yourself. Express yourself. Be yourself. Express yourself. Be yourself. Who are you? Just be it. Be yourself. People are going to like you. People are going to hate you. Just be yourself. You were not created to live somebody else's life. Be yourself. Be comfortable in your own skin. Number 3, take full responsibility. No form of entitlement. If you want to migrate to the 1% crazy, don't complain now. Don't complain. Don't be among the people complaining now. If it has to be, it has to be up to you. Imagine a father that should be providing for his family complaining. There's no food here. How is there no food here? You're the one that's supposed to be the breadwinner. Imagine this scenario. You're the one that's supposed to be the breadwinner. You come back home in the evening and you're shouting at your wife and children. He didn't drop money. Oh. He not brought money for the past 1 week. And you're saying, why is there no food there? Why is there no food there? Who is supposed to be cooking here? Or they don't bring you food. He said there's no meat here. Where's supposed to be the breadwinner? The 1% crazy are supposed to be the people that is changing the world. You can't be complaining. You can't be negative. You can't be expecting somebody to do something for you. We take the shock when we started this whole crazy thing. You can never hear complaint from the leaders. One complaint, you would never. We've gone through worse things. You can never hear a complaint. We're the one that's supposed to fix it. Imagine taking your car to the mechanic and the mechanic is complaining. Who is he complaining to? You are the mechanic. Fix this car. You are supposed to be the people fixing the world. You're supposed to be the 1% crazy that are fixing the remaining 99%. You can't be complaining. Are there valid concerns? Of course. Are there things to complain about? Of course. There are plenty of themselves. But you can't be among those complaining. You can't be waiting for somebody to do it. You can't be entitled. You can't be part of the 1% crazy. My upline has not done this for me. My upline is not. No. If it's going to be, it is up to me. Who am I complaining to? Who is the upline complaining to? That leader you're looking up to, who is he complaining to? Nobody is God. God created all of us here. All of us were born from a woman. Nobody was born from an angel. Angel did not give birth to anybody here. We were born, our mothers carried us 9 months and dropped us like little babies. We were crying, swaddling clothes. And we grew to become what we are. Stop whining, stop complaining. If we're going to be part of the 1%, if it's going to be, it has to be up to me. Take full responsibility of your destiny. Go into the driving seat of your life and start driving it. Don't have any time. Oh, there's not been products, there's not been this, there's not been this. The people you are complaining to, are they the ones manufacturing the products? You're meant to solve problems. That's the 1% crazy. Now, I said earlier on that I succeeded, not because I was smart, because there are some people that are smart and are broke. I succeeded not because I was hardworking. There are some people that work far harder than me and they are broke. I succeeded not because I was intelligent. There are so many intelligent fools that are broke. I didn't succeed because I was connected, because I was not even connected. I didn't succeed because I was lucky. I succeeded because of the 5 principles I'm about to share with you. All the 1% crazy people succeeded because of these 5 principles I'm about to share with you. These 5 principles are constant in all the people, I've studied the biography of so many 1% crazy people, and they have these 5 principles I'm about to share with you. The 5 principles to succeed. And as I speak, I need you to fasten your seatbelts, because as I speak, what I'm going to be doing is migrating you to the 1%. Migrating you to the 1%. Migrating you to the 1%. Pushing you to leave your comfort zone, to live the average life. The first thing that made me succeed Now, I want you all to look at me now, but this is where it's going to happen. I'm going to stop sharing the screen immediately. I want you to look at me, look at my eyes, look at me as I'm talking, because this is where it will happen. Let me tell you what I believe. I believe that after this event, the new 1% crazy tribe will be born. That's my belief. And it's unto you according to your belief. I want you to look at me right now. Something is going to happen as I begin to share these 5 things with you. Now, what's going to happen is that there's going to be a deposition of those traits that I'm sharing with you. And the things that are not those two will be exiting. There's going to be a surgical operation as you're listening to me. Listen to me very carefully, because your life is about to change. This is not a time to be distracted. This is not a time for somebody to be calling you. This is not a time for you to be watching. This is not a time for you to be an. This is a time for you to focus. This is the magic moment. For your information, thousands of people wanted to be here, but they didn't make it here. People called me, please, 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 relatives, close friends, but they are not here. If you're here, this is the moment I've been waiting for. As I begin to share these 5 things, I want you to disregard every distraction and get set to move. Now, as I'm speaking, you'll be ushered. You see, these things are going to happen as I'm talking, but that's what I believe. Because right now, we're about to bet the 1% crazy. The first key is number 1. I call it the first P is number 1. Number 1, having a sense of purpose. Somebody's life is about to change. Having a sense of purpose. What is purpose? Why was I born? What is purpose? Why was I created? You were not created to eat, drink, buy car, buy house, marry, give birth to children. That's not why you were created. If you're going to be part of the 1% crazy, you must have discovered your purpose. And people today, now, are going to discover, I don't know what my purpose is in life. I'm going to show you your purpose. In the next 5 minutes, you're going to discover your purpose. But let me say this. Until you discover your purpose, you can't change the world. The people that change the world are the people that discover their purpose. Thomas Edison discovered, I am here to create the light bulb. I'm here to cause invention. Mark Zuckerberg, I'm here to change social media. You must discover your purpose. And when you discover your purpose and you begin to treat your business like a calling, like your life mission, then that's it. Most people are treating the business like a side hustle. But let me share with you how to discover your purpose. Someone is saying, I'm waiting to discover my purpose. I don't know what my purpose is. I'm going to help you. Of all the 1% crazy, listen, of all the 1% crazy, nobody ever found their purpose initially. They found their purpose by doing something that they started. Let me say it again. Nobody ever found their purpose. Oh, this is my purpose. Let me go and do it. No. They found their purpose in the midst of something they were committed to do. When I joined network marketing, I didn't like network marketing because I was an introvert. When I was working in the bank, I couldn't even go to market. If you want to move me to marketing in the bank, I'll tell you, count me out. I hated marketing. I hated it. Not to talk about network marketing. When I saw network marketing, my goal for going to network marketing was to make money to pay for my rent, to be able to pay for my rent, to make extra 200. The goal was to make extra 200,000 naira to be able to pay for my rent. But look at what happened. Today, I'm fulfilling my purpose in life. My purpose is not to get. My purpose is not network marketing. My purpose is not network marketing. Listen to me. Listen to me. For those of you that my purpose in life is not network marketing. As a matter of fact, I don't know when last I ran presentation. No. My purpose in life is to mentor people to become successful in life and network marketing. My purpose is to mentor people to become successful in network marketing and ultimately become successful in their life. That's my purpose. I did not find it until I started something. The greatest lesson you will learn is that you will never discover your purpose until you make what you're doing your purpose. Let me say it again. You will never discover what your true purpose is. God will never come and tell you, this is the whole journey. No. It starts by you making what you're doing now your sole purpose. And if you're listening to me, let me tell you what your sole purpose is. It's to be on a life mission. Your life mission right now is to help as many people to live the good life. Your life mission is to be an influencer. Is to help is to mentor as many people to succeed in the connected economy. In doing this, your true life purpose will begin to open up to you. I did not start with Entrepreneur Mentor. I did not start with La Buena Vida. We started with the Own Your Life campaign. The purpose of the Own Your Life campaign was to come to a point where you're in charge of your life. That was the purpose of the Own Your Life campaign. Come to a point where you're in charge of your life. Today is a La Buena Vida. Today is Entrepreneur Mentor. If I did not pour myself in the Own Your Life campaign, it won't be La Buena Vida today. It won't be Entrepreneur Mentor today. So you must have a sense of purpose. You must take what you do. Don't be waiting for an angel to carry, okay, my son, my daughter, your purpose in life is to do this. No, you wait. Some of us are 30, some of us are 40, some of us are 50, some of us are 60, some of us, you keep waiting. Your purpose in life to discover it. Let me tell you how Bill Gates discovered this purpose. You think Bill Gates started Microsoft? No. You think he woke up one morning and said, you think he called this man and said, come, let's go and do Microsoft. You think he left Harvard to go and do Microsoft? No, he did not. Bill Gates did not leave Harvard to go and do Microsoft. Bill Gates was looking for a way to make money by helping. In fact, it started by him. He loved programming. So he wanted to access the computer in Harvard so that he can start programming from there. Now, for you to access the computer in Harvard, you have to pay $40. He didn't have money to pay the $40. So do you know what he did? He started he was good at programs, so he started bugging the system. And as he bugged the system, guess what happened? They came and they found out, why are you bugging the system? Why are you using computer hours without paying? They banned all of them from the computer. He said, no, but I want to have access to those computers. So he went out and started a programming group. He wanted to help as many people to learn how to do programming. He wanted to help as many people to treat the bugs in their computer. That's why he left Harvard. He didn't leave Harvard to find Microsoft. While he was committed to helping people to gain access to what he wanted to gain access to. Because he loved programming, he couldn't. He didn't have $40. He wanted to help as many people program, use computer. That's what led him to leaving Harvard. And today, Look at where he is today. He didn't leave Harvard. I didn't leave the bank because I wanted to start La Buena Vida. I didn't leave the bank because I wanted to start Own Your Life. I left the bank because I wanted to help my downlines to succeed in network marketing. And I called it my life assignment and made it my life mission. So if you're waiting, if you think I just woke up one morning, oh, Own Your Life campaign, oh, La Buena Vida, it doesn't ever work like that. You start by making what you're doing right now. Whatever your hand finds to do, make it your life assignment. Give it everything. Do not wait until you discover your purpose. Treat this business like a life mission. And in doing it, your purpose will become clearer. You must have a purpose in life. You must live for something. If you don't live for anything, you will die for nothing. Have a sense of purpose. Please go to the chat box and say, key number 1, type it on the chat box, have a sense of purpose. Go and type it, have a sense of purpose. You must treat this business as a life mission. You must treat this business as a life mission. You see, the reason people are not going to be part of the 1% crazy is because they don't see what they do as a mission, as a call. Number 2, the second P that differentiates the 99% from the 1% is to have a burning desire. I call it passion. To be passionate about what you do. To be passionate about what you do. The first one is to have a purpose. Why was I born? Why am I created? Was I created to just exist? Was I created to pass through this world unknown? Then when you find that purpose, attach passion to it. There are people that are dead in the grave, yet they've left something that the world is enjoying. There are people that are alive today, and nobody can sense anything coming from them. Be passionate about your purpose. One man was asked, so why do you have so much influence on people? He said, I don't have any influence on people. I just burn, and people come to watch me burn. I set myself on fire, and people come to watch me burn. Gone are the days when you're doing this business without passion. Gone are the days when you're doing what you're doing. People should see your eyes, and they should see fire inside of it. If you need to up your game, you need to come to a point where people know that your life depends on what you're doing. You're like that doctor that has his patient on a surgical table. This patient can die if I make a mistake. You must be passionate about what you do. You must be passionate about this business. The 1% crazy are the passionate people. The few people that are passionate. You can sense that passion. They put their soul, their mind, everything in what they do. They are passionate about succeeding. They don't even remember they've not eaten. They said Bill Gates came to a point where he was arguing with his mother. Have I eaten? They said, you've eaten. He said, no, I'm eating. He said, no, I'm not eating. He said, I'm eating. A whole day. He was so passionate that he did not even know whether he has eaten. He hadn't eaten. The mother had to come and bring the plate of food to convince him that he had not eaten. In his mind, he had eaten. He was so passionate. He was so driven. He was so consumed. He was obsessed. That is how you change the world. That is how you change the world. Steve Jobs was so passionate when he was building the Macintosh that days and days and days he wouldn't even know. That's why they all wear one cloth. So you see them wearing one cloth because they, they just wear, they're walking, they just end there. They just say, okay, this is the cloth I wore. They walk through the whole day and they're still wearing the cloth. It's okay, let me Kukuma be wearing this one cloth. You must be passionate about this business. You don't treat this business like, okay, no. The 1% crazy are people that have taken this business as their life calling. This is my call. This is my purpose. This is my calling in life. And as you're doing it, like I said, you will discover the part that God wants you to play. I don't want to come to this world and live unnoticed. I want to make my impact on the sands of time. I don't want to die and my story will not be heard. I don't want to die and be like an unsung hero. I don't want it. I don't want to pass. I don't believe in reincarnation. I don't want to pass through this world and people don't notice that something passed. We're here today. The world is a better place because of the 1% crazy. I'm talking on the phone, on the laptop, on Facebook. I'm sitting on the chair. I'm sitting on the light. All these things were made by people that passed before me and made this world a better place. I don't want to pass without leaving my mark on this planet. I don't want it. I don't want to be forgotten. There's a woman, I've forgotten her name. Let me see whether I can Google it. The lady she died, and for 2 years, nobody knew that she passed on. For 2 years, nobody knew that she passed on. For 2 years. Joyce Carol. For 3 years or so, he went unnoticed. I don't want to leave unnoticed. Is it back? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Aisha? I don't think is it back? Can you hear me now? Is it back? Can you hear me? Okay. If you can hear me, say yes, I can. All right, can you hear me now? Okay, good. There's a little network glitch there, but we're back. Like I said, you must come to a point where you decide. You must come to a point where you decide that you will not leave this world the same way that you met it. You must come to a point where you make up your mind not to leave this world the same way that you met it. You must be passionate about leaving a trail, leaving a mark. You see, don't ever think you can change the world when people cannot see 120% energy and passion in what you're doing. People don't join your business. People follow people with passion. People don't join your business because you're fine. People follow you because they can see that you know where you're going to. I have passion. When I called the NAMG leader, I said, come, let us do this. They saw the passion in me. I was obsessed. I don't want to live this life. And at the end, on my deathbed, I'm thinking, maybe I should have done more. Maybe I should have accomplished more. There's so many people that when they come to the end of their lives, they regret. Maybe I should have done more. Maybe I should have pushed harder. You need to be passionate. Number one, you need to discover your life purpose. You need to take this business as a life mission. And in treating it as a life mission, as you pour yourself into it, you will discover. Mark Zuckerberg, like I said earlier on, like Bill Gates, they didn't come. Mark Zuckerberg did not leave Harvard to start Facebook. In fact, when we see the story, he called 5 people in his room and they had the meeting. 3 of them refused, 2 of them are billionaires. No, when he called the meeting, what he was telling them is, guys, come, let us create a way that, because there was a need. People wanted to communicate in Harvard. I said, can we create something that can, they were doing it for Harvard, not even for the world. Today, we're on Facebook. So number one, have a sense of purpose. See this business as a life calling. The 1% crazy are people that see what they do as their life calling. They see it as a mission. You don't get tired when you see this business as a life calling. The second one is passion. The third one is where push comes to shove. The third P is what I call persistence. Now I'm going to share something. Consistence is different from persistence. Consistence is when you're doing things consistently and you're not giving up. Persistence is when there is no end to what you're doing. Persistence is when you make up your mind you must succeed or you succeed. Persistence was what Thomas Edison had when he discovered the light bulb. 1, 2, 3, it failed 999 times. It was the 1,000th time that he succeeded. Every 1% crazy must be paid. You see, you cannot just give up. You cannot just say, I've done what I want to do. I've done. If Thomas Edison gave up, that won't be light bulb. If the Wright brothers gave up, that won't be the airplane. If Mark Zuckerberg gave up, the world will not be where it is today. You see, the world is enjoyable. You're having fun because people did not give up on their dreams. Why are you giving up on your dreams? Somebody said, I invited 30 people. Nobody came, and you gave up. Then you never had a dream in the first place. Persistence means when quitting is not an option. You keep knocking until the door is open. You keep hitting the wall until you break the wall. Any door, write this down. Any door that you knock on persistently will open for you. Any door. The reason doors are not opening because you've stopped knocking. The 1% crazy are the people that quitting is not an option. Why? Because they burnt the boat. They burnt the bridge. They've let go of the captain. You need to have, let me tell you something about persistence. It's called wearilessness. You are not tired. Let me tell you something. Opposition bows to wearilessness. When it comes to a point, between me and this thing, if somebody will give up, I'm not the one. I don't know about it. I don't even want you to give up. But if somebody will give in, persistence is when you refuse to give up. You refuse to give in. You refuse to give out. Then you go up. Persistence is coming to a point where I cannot but succeed. You see this thing? I must succeed. If I can't climb over it, I'll go around it. Persistence, you see, if you're not persistent, you cannot change the world. People that have changed the world are people that are persistent. How many of us are dead today? Our dreams are dead because we gave the first try, gave the second try, gave the third try. I've done everything I want to do. How many people that would have been multi-millionaires today if only they persisted in the connected economy? How many people, you see, you come to a point where you are tireless, you are dogged. As I'm speaking to you, like I said, these traits will be transformed. If you don't have it, as you're listening to me, you begin to see yourself dogged. There's nothing we did not face when we started doing your life campaign. Nothing. But we're standing here today because we are dogged. We are persistent. We will not break. We will not bend. We will not bow. When the world finds out that you're persistent, they leave you alone. They just leave you alone. Persistence is the key to changing your world. You believe in something, you persist in it. It's called the tenacity of a bulldog. When the bulldog holds his prey, he can't leave his prey, he must kill it to free his prey. The tenacity of a bulldog. The tirelessness and wearilessness. You see this thing, we never even begin. Let's go! I'm not quitting, I'm not stopping until I become an 8-figure earner, until I help a lot of people become successful. I'm not quitting. We are persistent. When I left the bank, the following 3-4 months were the worst months of my life. But I did not give up. I did not give up. I did not give up. I was persistent. You can't change the world until you're persistent. When you're persistent, the door opens for you. A lot of people will be knocking on doors and you stopped. Go back and knock on that door again. I want to become an 8-figure earner. Why are you giving up? I'm not yet 8-figure earner, so we'll continue. The person that is persistent always wins the race. The fourth P, there are 5 keys I'm going to share with you as I usher you to the 1% crazy. The fourth key, these are the secrets that brought me to where I am today. So the secrets that brought all the 1% crazy to where they are today. If you must change the world, you must have these keys. The first one is purpose. You must discover your life calling. You must treat this business as a life mission. The second one is passion. You must make up your mind to be passionate about what you do. You must make up your mind not to leave this world the same way you met it. You must make up your mind to add your quota in this life. You must make up your mind to sign your signature on the documents of human destiny. They can't talk about your village, your life, without them mentioning your name. You must leave your imprints on the sands of time. You cannot just come and die and be forgotten like you never lived. You cannot die like your sword was not anointed with oil. You must leave a trail. Passion. Then you must be persistent. Never say never. You see, quitting is not an option. I've burnt the bridge. I've burnt the boat. I've killed the captain. Let's go. It's either I succeed in this or I succeed in this. There is no quitting. I'm still breathing. I was watching those days. I think I was watching in Dr. Victor's office, one of the best WrestleMania. The guy did not quit. He was choked. He became lifeless. He's not quitting. He became a child. You see, quitting is not an option. Kill me or leave me. I am not going to quit. Persistence. Then the fourth key is called what I call power. Without strength, there is no exploit. Oh, goodness. You must have an unbendable will. I call it power. You don't know what I'm saying? You must have an unbendable will. You must have an unbendable will. You cannot break easily. You must be battle ready if you must change the world. You must possess power. I'm going to say something. But before I say it, please go to the chat box and say, tell me something. Go to the chat box and say, tell me something. Tell me something. Write it. Tell me something. You cannot change the world if you're lily-livered. Let me say it again. You cannot change the world if you're lily-livered. If you're not brutal at heart. Let me say it again. The world will not hand over to you what you desire. The world will hand over to you what you demand. You must be brutal at heart. Your mind must be kakaraka. You must be powerful in your mind. Your heart must be strong if you want to change the world. Not anything pushes you off your track. They come and say this, no. And you want to change the world. You want to be among the 1% crazy that will change the world. You must be battle ready. Oh God. You must have courage. What is that? I want to go there. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's moving despite the fear. It's called courage. You must have unbendable will. You must have a hardened heart. And I'm saying this because so much of us are too weak at heart to cause any change. Look at Martin Luther King Jr., one of the greatest icons. They told him they will kill you. He said, "Let me go there." He said, "Why am I living? If it's a man begins to die when he keeps quiet about the things that bothers him the most. So I'm already dead. If I cannot say." A woman by Rosa Parks. Normally, everybody will come in and there's a place for the white, there's a place for the black. The woman said, "I will not stand up for a white man. Let the world come down." That sparked a revolution. Her name goes down in history as the person that sparked the revolution of the end of racism. Martin Luther King gave his life. Imagine a world where there's racist. Oh my goodness. If not for what Rosa Parks did and Martin Luther King Jr. did, this world would have been a crazy place. This world would have been a crazy place to live in. You must have a sledgehammer mentality. Your will, they can't break you. They can't bend you. They can't. You see this business? You can't bend my will. I call it an unbendable will. The heart of a lion. A fearless will. You can't back down at any slightest thing and you want to change the world. You can't even change a fly. You can't change the mosquito in your house. You must have your heart must be hardened in pursuit of your purpose. You don't back out, you don't back down. Somebody said, "Yeah, somebody insulted me, I'm not doing my business." You're part of the 99% average. As I'm talking to you, if your heart is weak, if you have a lily-livered heart, as I'm speaking to you, begin to migrate to have a strong heart. A heart that says no to opposition. Oh my goodness. A heart that is fearless. That's the heart that can change the world. When Martin Luther King died, he was 40-something years. They said he had the heart of someone that was 65 years old. His heart was heavy. He was battle ready. His will was unbendable. His will was unbroken. I invited 100 people. Nobody signed up. It is not you that are talking about. Let's go and invite 200 people. You can't make a mark in this world without an unbendable will, without a brutal heart. You must be brutal. Your heart must be strong. In Igbo, there's a heart that used to eat money. There's a heart that used to eat money. You must be strong. You must be hard. Not every certain thing you give up. Somebody threatens you, you close your shop. Somebody says this. How? Talk about you've run. Talk about your food. Talk about you've left or down lines. No. The 1% of people that are crazy enough to change the world are the people that have a rugged heart. They don't back down. I tell people, now, in as much as they have a strong heart, they're yet the most nicest persons. When you see a soldier with a gun, you shouldn't be killing. When you see a black belt, you shouldn't go on the street and be fighting. You should be calm, but don't go and try them. You see us who are calm or we are nice, or but the kind of heart that some of us possess, we would take the moon if there's a chance. We take it. If they are prosperous in the mass, we'll go and sign them up. Bring them, let me talk to them, let's sign them up. What is it? 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 What? Fearless. If you're not fearless, you can't change the world. Battle ready. Don't go look for problems. We don't look for problems. Don't look for troubles. But there's a heart. Let me tell you something. Anything that happens to you in life, you have accepted it. If you refuse it in your mind, it can't happen. I can't be killed by stray bullets. It can't happen. I don't care what you think. I can't be poor. I can't be building a business and it will be failing. It's impossible. No way. Your heart refuses it. Your heart, I can't be a failure. No. When I left the bank, failing was not an option now. To go back to the bank or to start looking for jobs. No, there was something in the heart that would not have allowed me to fail. That is power. That is strength. I'm not saying physical strength to go and fight, but your heart. When somebody sees your heart, there's some people you see. Let me share something with you. The people that people are scared of the most are the armed robbers. Abi? Yay! But who are the people that confront them the most? That the soldiers that are trained also. They too. If you think you're rugged, me too, I'm rugged too. They face it off. Then the final key, as we begin to close, the final P is people. You must have a heart for people. You see, I'm gonna do a little bit on this one because that is the key that every of those people have. You must feel the pains of people. You must feel the heart. You must be compassionate. You see, I want you to look around the people around you in this business. Look at them. There's some people that don't have food to eat today. There's some people that are scared to death because they don't know where to get their rent from. You must have a heart for the people. You must have a heart for people. You must be driven with compassion. The 1% crazy that change the world are the 1% that are people-minded. They are selfless. It's not about them anymore. How can I help that young man raise a family? How can I help that young lady buy her car? How can I help that person become an Amazon ambassador? If you're a leader and you're here listening to me, and you're not passionate about helping people, you're not passionate about helping your teammates succeed, you're not people-driven, you can't change the world. People are suffering. People are suffering. People are dying every day. And you can do something about it. I'm not kidding. There are people lying on the hospital bed. There are people about to go. As I'm talking to you right now, there are people that are about to die today. They're about to leave their children. They're looking at their children. They're about to leave their children. They're about to leave their husband. They're about to leave their wives. And about to die. But that person's life could have been saved if there was money. That person's life would have been saved if there was money. Not plenty money, small money. There are people that are going through the worst kind of relationship heartbreaks today because of money. Not just money, because of knowledge as well. Lack of knowledge. Because of lack of money and lack of knowledge. The business we do is not just money. Money is just a byproduct of the business we do. For those of you that don't understand, the business we do is we will mentor you, we will mentor the whole person. The business we do brings you to a point when it's not just about making money. Money is just a byproduct of success in the business. A lot of money is a byproduct of success in the business. When you become the person that's capable of making that money, that person you become helps you to avoid a lot of crises in your life. How many people are going to die because you refuse to do what you're supposed to do? How many people are not going to send their children to schools? School is has opened or so, or is about to open. How many people are not going to send their children to the schools they want to because they don't have money? How many people are living in a place they know? Somebody sent me a video during the EndSARS crisis. He sent the video. I know him. He was praying, "Oh Jesus, Lord of Jesus." People were coming. At the end of the day, I told him, why are you living in this place? He said, I don't have money. And I gave him money to go and rent a place, him and his family. That video, some of you might have seen that video, went viral. I know the person, it went viral. He was showing the video, him and his family, they were under the threat of attack because they were living in a place that is exposed. How many people have died because they exposed themselves? And in this business, you can help them live the good life. Or even if you can't help them, it's not everybody you can help. You can give them money. If you don't know what to do with money, start making 8 figures. And I'll tell you what to do. Start making 10 million naira monthly. If you don't know what to do with money, start making 10 million naira. Give me 8 million. I'll show what to do with 8 million naira. There are people today that are drinking water from the stream, that are dying of dysentery, diarrhea. How much does it take to build a borehole for them? The people that change the world are the people that have people at heart. How can you possibly quit this business without God judging you? How? How can you wake up one day and say you're not doing this business again and you leave your downlines? How will God not judge you? How? Imagine if I had quit this business 2015 and 16. How will I make heaven? How will I not be judged? I know the amount of people today that earning 8 figures, earning 7 figures, things that earning 6 figures, things that stay hard, but at least they're making 500K, they're making 700K. Imagine their life if they were not making that 500K, 700K. Imagine what they'd be done. So some people are making 1 million, 2 million, yet things are hard. Imagine if they were not making that money. You must make up your mind to be a people's person. You must have a heart. How do I contribute to this world? Like I told you, this is let your life calling. You see, the La Buena Vida is not just for lack of better word. It's not just trying to get something that is sexy or something that is fine. It means the good life, helping people to live the good life. How can I help people live the good life? Our business is a hard business. Dental market is one of the hardest business you can think of. I say it's very hard because of the way it is, because of the people out there. And that's why the 1% crazy was supposed to be together, cheer one another, and help your downlines to succeed. Help your downlines, train them. In this 1% crazy tribe, and for everybody that is part of this, that sent out your email, I'm going to send you an email where you register for the 1% crazy, where I'll be sharing things that will help you grow your business. The Entrepreneur Mentor was launched for that purpose. The 1% crazy is launched for that purpose. You're going to get an email just for the other one was diluted. A lot of people that were not even doing the business were that's why it took us time to get people in here. So people that were not even network market, all kinds of people were there. So I couldn't, that's why I took my time to gather this group of people. 700, 500, 300, 200, 300. In fact, the great stories of the 300 were just 300 people. And together we'll change the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the 5 P's. Purpose. Take this business as a life purpose. Passion. Be passionate about this business. Don't leave this world. Don't leave this world an unsung hero. Don't leave this world an unsung hero. Persistence. Don't give up. Giving up. He said, don't be the person that your upline is trying to encourage. Please encouraging me. Please don't be encouraging me. I can't give up. I am here. Persistence. I am going to succeed. Because people are going to come in and they're going to succeed. And the people that are succeeding, that's when we started this business, and people that have quit, the people that are succeeding today is a testament. You see, it will be clear to you that you didn't have any excuse not to succeed. Because people are succeeding, and people will succeed right before your eyes. Oh, it's not working, but people are working. People are making it work. Why can't you make it work? power, we must have an unbendable will, not easily distracted, not easily discouraged. No. An unbreakable mind, an unbreakable will. It can't break you easily. Nobody breaks me. Break me. Come on, break me. How? I've been pushed to the limits. But I said, no, that's some meat that you don't chew easily. No. I want to change my world. I want to leave an imprint on the sands of time. I want to sign my signature on the documents of human destiny. I want to make my impact. I want on my deathbed, I'll look back. That's why I can't die. You can't come and kill me because I have a passion, I have a vision, I have a mission. I want to make as many people live the good life. I want to help you take care of your children, help you buy the house, help you earn 7 figures, help you earn 8 figures, help you live your dreams. That is what I want to do. And that's why I'm building this tribe. And I'm reaching out to all the people listening to me, to the people that the people call you, you think you're a misfit. Nobody recognizes. Some people listening to me, nobody recognizes you. You're the eldest in your family, but they don't consult you because they think, what can this one amount to? They've been relegated. What is this one even doing? What is even doing? You've been misunderstood. I'm calling out to you. Be part of the 1% crazy tribe. Your dreams are valid. Your dreams are valid. Just like that day, 6 years ago, when I was in the bank, about to tender my resignation, everything looked awkward. Everywhere looked dark. How was I going to leave this job? Nobody was supporting me. Nobody approved of it. But I believed in myself. And that's the last thing I'm going to talk about. Believe in yourself. Believe you can do it. Believe that you're worthy of success. Don't look at what people are saying. Don't look around. If I looked around, how dare you say you want to build 50,000 monthly year? How dare you say you want to reach? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Believe in yourself. Believe that it is possible. Believe that you can become the person that you're destined to become. Believe you can live your dreams. Believe that you can change the world. Believe that you are not just a statistical piece of human being put on the planet. Believe you're not just ordinary. Believe that the world has not seen who you are. Your best version is yet to appear. People don't even know who they are talking with. Believe that you are an enigma yet to be unraveled. Look at yourself and say, I'm not just ordinary. I may be squatting. I may be trekking. I may not have food to eat. I may be broke. But there's something in me that is crying for expression. There's something in me that wants to change the world. There's something in me that does not want to live my world the same way I met it. There's something in me that wants to change my community, that wants to change my village, that wants to change my generation. There's something in me. There's something in me that don't want to be lived and be forgotten. There's something in me. There's something in me. When I was in the bank, I was there receiving queries from people. I was there being head of local operations. I was there living beneath my potential. I knew there was something in me. I knew there was something in me. I knew there was something in me that could change the world. I knew there was something in me that could change the course of human destiny. I knew there was something in me. And I believed it. And I'm just getting started. So all the people that nobody is looking at you, nobody is even sending you. I'm talking to somebody that even your upline doesn't even think it can amount to anything. Your husband does not even believe, your wife does not even believe in you. They've written you off. But God has not written you off yet because you are alive. There's a seed of greatness in you. And I want you to wake that seed up and say, today, I will change my world. I refuse to be a mediocre. I refuse to live an ordinary life. I sign my divorce papers with ordinary existence. I sign my divorce paper with average living. I depart from miserable normal existence. I make up my mind. I will become whom I am destined to be. I will become whom I am created to be. I will affect the lives that God has put my way to affect. I will create multi-millionaires. Write it down. I want somebody to say, write it down. I am going to become an 8-figure earner, and I'm going to raise 8-figure earners in this world, in this business. I'm going to change the lifestyle of people. I'm going to build hospitals for people. I'm going to build boreholes for people. I'm going to change communities for people. And we're going to be doing that very soon. You are going to do it through the same business. Make up your mind. I'm not going to, no, this is the last day people will be encouraging me. No, I am awakened. I have woken up to who I am. There's a seed of greatness in me. The reason I did not die was because there's a purpose for me to fulfill. There are people that are waiting for me. I am the 1% of people that will change the world. I'm the 1% of the people that the people are waiting for. Somewhere in the Holy Book says that the world is earnestly awaiting the manifestations of the 1% crazy. The world is waiting for me. The world is waiting for me. I will not let them down. I will not let my generation down. I will not be an apology to my generation. I will not be apologizing to my mates. I will not be apologizing to my children. I will not be apologizing to my great-grandchildren why I did not emancipate them from this poverty. I will not be blaming my father, blaming my great-grandfather, blaming my uncle. I will not be pointing blame. I'm going to take it up myself and say, today, I must do what I need to do to become among the 1% that will change the world. And when you make up your mind to become part of that 1%, the hope of God comes upon you. Because it's not just about you. There are people's lives that are tied. There are so many people listening to me. There's a generation of people waiting for you to emerge. There are people waiting for you to succeed. There are people waiting for you. We are waiting for you. They're in dark places. They're in darkness. They're in dark places. If you don't emerge, if you're not successful, they will never see the light of the day. They will never drive their own car. They will never be what they are destined to be. And you are that 1% that the whole 99% are waiting on. Strengthen yourself and arise like a giant and be the person that you're destined to be. No more complaining, no more backbite, no more pointing fingers. You see this business, I am going to succeed in this business. And I'm going to make sure that people that look up to me are going to succeed. I'm going to give myself to study. I'm going to give myself to do what I need to do because I need to change my destiny. I need to change. I need to affect my generation. I can't leave this world the same place that I met it. If people did not change the world, will I be here today? If somebody did not stand up for marketing, will I be here today? I would have been there. I would have been in the bank, in the cubicle of the bank, punching computers. Would I keep my mom in my house? Would I live the kind of life I'm living today? Somebody rose and decided to change the world. That is why I'm here today. I am going to play my part. I am going to play my part. I won't walk through this world like before, like nothing existed. I'm going to play my part. I'm going to treat this business like it's my life mission and purpose. I'm going to put in my passion. I'm going to be persistent. It can't break me because it's not just about me. Have you seen a hen gathering his chicks? You'd rather kill the hen than he let go of the chicks. You can't. I'd rather die than disappoint, than let my generation down. You're the part of the 1% crazy that the world is looking at. There are people that are going to die if we don't step up to the plate. There are people that are not, you see, there are people that are going to lose their loved ones if you don't step up to the plate. There are people that are never going to see the 4 walls of the university if you don't step up to the plate. There are people that are not going to get married if you don't step up to the plate. And the onus is on you to do what it takes. And today, I want you to make up your mind. No more will I give excuses. No more will I quit. No more will I be looking for who to point blame at. No more will I be weak and lily-livered. No more. The world is on my shoulders. I have so much at stake. I am leaving the 99% of the people that are looking for people to blame, looking for people to complain, I'm leaving the 99% of people that believe that it's not possible. And I'm joining the 1% tribe that believe it's possible. Because the 1% of people that believe they can change the world are the ones that definitely do change the world for the better. And I encourage everybody here. I'm going to join my hands with you. We're going to cry together. We're going to bleed together. We're going to dance together. And together, we will form the 1% crazy tribe that will change the world. 24th of April, 6 years ago, I made a decision. And today, I made that decision again to launch the 1% crazy tribe. You're going to make sure your email is correct. You're going to be getting email within the next 48 hours or so. Log in, and you're going to get a personalized password. Most of the things I'm going to be sharing, I'm going to be putting those exclusive content. How do you break from your situation? That some of us have been on this situation, been on one level for long. I will tell you how to break loose from that situation. I will share some of the things that made me who I am today. And together, we will change the world for good. Together, we will become the part of the 1% crazy that are changing the world. Together, as I talk to you right now, together, we will change the world. My name is Ambassador Micheal Okoli, and I'm part of the 1% crazy. My name is Ambassador Micheal Okoli, and I'm part of the 1% crazy. Let's not disappoint people. Let's not let them down. Let us go and save the generation. They save the other 99%. My name is Ambassador Micheal Okoli, and I am part of the 1% Crazy. Make sure the email address you put in that place is correct. Make sure the email address you put in that place is correct, because I'm going to be sending that email. It's going to be an exclusive group. You're going to be sending an email. It's part of the Entrepreneur Mentor. We're going to be sending an email where the 1% Crazy, where I'll be sharing things. If I have 10 years to live, if I have 20 years to live, if I have 100 years to live, the rest of the life I'm going to be on this earth, I'm committed to helping you become that 1% of people that are going to change the world. Make sure the email address are valid. I'm going to send you to enroll. My name is Ambassador Micheal Okoli. I'm part of the 1% Crazy, and I'm proud of you. I bring this meeting to a close. Let's go change the world for good. Peace out.